We're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Finally, man, it's over. Robert Lewandowski is going to Barcelona. The deal is done. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano. So it's over. The saga is over. The saga that came out of nowhere effectively, and now Barcelona has signed Lewandowski. An amazing piece of business from Bayern, squeezing 45 million guaranteed for a 34-year-old and an extra 5 million in easy to achieve add-ons. So 50 million effectively. Beautiful. I mean, absolutely beautiful. How do I feel about this? Well, I think I already made my thoughts clear. 2 months ago when Lewandowski was like, I want to leave, and he was putting up all the hints, I was like, yo, he's almost 34. Let's let him go. And then Bayern as a club came with the energy that, nah, you're not going anywhere. ISIS situation, you're a hostage. You're staying forever. I was like, I get where Bayern's coming from, but he wants to leave. And to me, Lewandowski's a legend. Like, he's a Bayern legend. Has accomplished so much at this club. At Barcelona, he'll get his nice little paycheck for 3 years, and then it's a good move for him. And the club was trying to renegotiate his contract. And the reason Lewandowski's leaving is because he felt Bayern didn't appreciate him. We started looking at Haaland and looking at other alternatives to Lewandowski. So he's like, yeah, I'm getting old here. This club looks like they're going to move on from me, which we will. We're Bayern. We replace players. We're competent. So that's effectively what this is all about. Lewandowski felt underappreciated, and then he started offering himself to other clubs. Barcelona initially came in with 25 million, and then Bayern just ignored their first two offers. We weren't even picking up the phone because we wanted to get to this point we're at right now. 45 million, effectively 50 million. So there's sources saying it's 50 million guaranteed and then some 5 million in add-ons. There's some other sources saying it's 45 million and 5 million in add-ons. There's sources saying it's 45 million plus 10 million in add-ons. Everyone's saying something else. But this is a finesse, man. It's a finesse. We just made Barcelona take a 34-year-old for, I think he's probably the most expensive 34-year-old in history. Ronaldo went to Madrid when he was like, what, 33, 32? For 100 million? No, Juventus for 100 million. So this is almost kind of ludicrous that we're getting that much money for Lewandowski. What does this mean for Bayern as a club? We're going to have to find a replacement. I don't think the club's going to sign anyone. Nagelsmann plans to use Gnabry or Müller, perhaps Mane in the false nine position, which is what I think we're probably going to do. And then next season, we're going to focus on replacing Lewandowski. I always said this. You don't just replace a world-class bowler like Lewandowski. You don't. You get two players that do different things that add up to Lewandowski because he's a bowler. Like one of my favorite strikers to watch. He's not just about scoring goals. He's aesthetically pleasing. He's a beautiful footballer. You watched him and Thiago just have this connection because bowlers know bowlers. So that's what it is. But man, it's weird because on one hand I'm like, because I'm losing Lewandowski, it's not going to be the same. Oh, we're not going to have the number 9. It feels like that, right? On the other hand, I'm like, yeah, we just finessed Barcelona. Because look, let's be honest, Barcelona, they won't be here in a few years. Their club won't exist. They're ran like a circus, incompetence. Barcelona vets their scouting and recruiting department like a special education class vets its students. Just anyone stupid gets in. And ultimately, Bayern are going to replace Lewandowski. People are probably like, we're never going to replace him. We will. We'll find someone that's good. That's what it is at the end of the day. When you have a club structure like Bayern, you don't really ever lose. You might lose some battles, but you'll win the war because you'll keep the consistency. We turned a profit in COVID, the only club to do that. We made money while everyone else was losing money. We didn't have anyone in the stadiums. And yeah, it was ludicrous. and we have Mane, we have Mazararu. We improved our team. Now, some people might go, crap, you did improve your team, but losing Lewandowski does put you, it's like taking 10 steps forward and then 5 steps back. We still made progress. We still have a right back that we've been wanting since Philip Lahm retired. We still have Gravenberch, a midfielder that can dribble through pressure, box to box. I would prefer someone like Ismail Benassar because he's a bowler, or Frankie de Jong. He should have been part of the deal. I would have preferred that, but it is what it is. Gravenberch is a box to box, and he's a wonderful player. I can't wait to see what he does for Bayern. But so we did improve the team, but losing Lewandowski obviously means the fans are just going to take their heads off of Mane and just start focusing on the striker we don't have. And that's just the name. The game's the game, baby. So it is what it is. But we move, right? We move. We move like ninjas. Let's replace him in the transfer window. Bayern can. Maybe not this transfer window, maybe the next one. Go for someone like Nkunku or something, right? Someone at that elite level. I want an Mbappe, man. Let's get Kylian Mbappe to own half of Bayern. I feel like Barcelona would do that. PSG made you owner of the club. Well, we can make you super owner of our club. Please join us, Mbappe. Please, por favor, Mbappe. Por favor, Mbappe. Barca would do it because they're that stupid. Hey, I'm kind of enjoying this. Not in the sense that we're losing Lewandowski, but I'm enjoying the fact that Barca fans are going to, take a victory lap. You can't take a victory lap against me because I knew Lewandowski was leaving. You're going to take a victory lap because you're going to think Barca's back. And you're going to forget you're signing a 34-year-old who declines in probably 2 seasons. He's going to be world-class next season. That's my thought. You're going to be complaining in 2 years that, why didn't we invest in that player and that player? It would have been better for the money we spent. That's what Barca fans always do, right? They get ahead of themselves. And I love the process they go through, the cognitive gymnastics they go through to rationalize stupid decisions to themselves. I enjoy it. So I'm going to be enjoying that. I actually came back from the gym. So I was working out, and then I looked at my phone. See, I don't have Twitter on my phone anymore. Twitter is a poison to my mind. I hate it. I hate what it makes me want to do. It makes me want to tweet something that's viral or something, or just it's keeping me too informed about things I don't care about. Like, I don't care that Meghan Markle said this and that and the other. I don't even know who Meghan Markle is. I literally just thought of the first person that probably trends on Twitter every day. So, yeah, I deleted Twitter. I didn't know. And then I went on YouTube and it said, Lewandowski, here we go. I was like, And then I looked it up. Fabrizio Romano tweeted it. And that's how I found out. And really, my workout was great. Now I'm drinking a protein shake. Now, look, I would encourage everyone. You got to work out, fellas. If you're a man in here, even women, not even women, all people, all humans, work out. The gym is amazing. It's amazing for your personal health and your well-being. Why do we have 68 people in here? I just checked. Hadn't checked this whole time. What are you guys doing here? Isn't it like 2 a.m. in Germany? Bayern will sign Felix soon. I just know it. Well, so people want us to go for João Felix. I wouldn't do that personally this season. That's too much money. We don't want to spend $100 million for João Felix. Apparently, Atletico want to make a profit on him, which is kind of ludicrous if you ask me. Barcelona sending De Jong to Manchester United, and it's like a dude trying to put his son or something in a suitcase. This is a weird video, man. That is so freaking weird. Oh my gosh. That's actually what Barca's doing. I feel bad for De Jong. Hey, Lewandowski might not actually play for Barca if they don't register him. Oh man, that club is funny. This is just funny. Bro, only in America, man. Why? How did that happen? It's 2:40 a.m. and wow, I'm sorry. I apologize. I was working out. Sign Timo. I won't. Yeah, uninstall Twitter, Alex. It's not worth it. Trust me. That's Barcelona, bro. That's Barcelona trying to force De Jong out. So Levy might not play for Barca because they might not even register him. Lewandowski might be getting the easiest job of his career. But yeah, no, seriously. Like from an objective point of view, good luck to Lewandowski. He's a Bayern legend. I love him. You know, he's always a professional. Worked so hard for this club and gave us a lot. And it's good to see him go. It's also really good to see Bayern finesse Barcelona like this. We really finessed them, man. Nah, that fee is crazy. No, think about it. 45 million plus 5 million in add-ons. This is some dude named Fernando Polo. No, think about that. How crazy is it? We literally, oh my gosh. Wow, man. That's crazy. Nah, we really squeezed that much money from a 34-year-old. Nah, football's going in all sorts of ways, man. Oh, you know what Bayern fans are going to be saying now? Or a subsection of Bayern fans? They're going to be talking about Ronaldo. Like, you're going to be talking about Ronaldo. The lit agent flying to Munich. So the lit agent is in Munich, which is crazy. So Pimenta, Rafaela Pimenta is in Munich. Interesting. I'm curious how that's going. I mean, no, if we sign De Ligt, Mane, and all those players, like our window is goated. Like I think Bayern have had a great transfer window because we signed players in the positions we needed them, and we're still signing players in the positions we needed them. So we're not just standing here doing nothing and losing Lewandowski. We actually did a lot of business. So I'm excited to see what happens there. I have a feeling that we're going to sign CR7. Oh, I don't want to sign Ronaldo, man. It might actually be it might be an option because Bayern said they didn't want to sign Ronaldo, which would have been an indication from Barcelona to an indication to Barcelona to try to negotiate a lower fee for Lewandowski. That was the case, but without this signing, with Barcelona signing Lewandowski, it might actually open up the opportunity to see a situation where we go ahead and get someone like Ronaldo. I don't want to see Ronaldo. Let's be honest. I'm just being real and genuine. I don't. Even if we did sign Ronaldo, I turn into a toxic fanboy for about a week, and then I'll say I told you so when he's trash. I'll be shameless about it though. I'll be shameless. Be like, yeah, see, I told you he was trash. Yeah. We'll see though. We'll see. Hey, make sure you hit the like button on the video and subscribe if you're new. I really do appreciate it. Even if you're a Barca fan or a Bayern fan or a Liverpool fan, this channel is for everyone. Not in the sense that it's for everyone. If you're a snowflake, you'll hate me because you're like, oh, you don't say exactly what I want you to say. Nah, that's because I like pissing you off. You ever thought of that? Yeah, I do enjoy the prospect of knowing Barcelona are a declining club and they're finished. It pleases me. It truly pleases me. So, all right, cool. Come for Darwin Núñez. I'm not signing Darwin Noodles. Juventus paid 110 million for a 33-year-old Cristiano and made that through shirt signing in 1 week. 45 million ain't a thing for Barca. Yes, it is. You're in chronic debt. Do they have the most debt in football? And then you're selling your club imaging rights for the next 25 years. 25% you're selling, that is. Yeah, this is a freaking massive problem if you're a Barca fan that you're spending that much money. See, the thing is, if you contextualize it, if Liverpool came in for Lewandowski, we're like, yo, Jurgen, I like you. And we have a good relationship with Liverpool. We signed Mane for 30 million. And he's 30 and he's world class. You don't just do that unless you had a good relationship. So, yeah, man, I think if we had a Liverpool thing with Lewandowski, it would have been like 25 million. I guarantee you. If it was like Real Madrid, it's like at least under 30 million. But because it's Barca and we would gain by seeing you spend more, we tried to squeeze money out of you. Yeah, and that's ultimately where we are. It's a funny situation. It's funny. So, well, here's what's going to happen. Lewandowski's going to improve Barcelona for 1 to 2 years. And then, obviously, age is going to kick in. And he won't suck. Class is going to be permanent. But you'll see him score less and, yeah, the normal things. And then you'll be like, damn. We really, if Barca signed Haaland for 100 million, I'd be like, whoa. Like, I'd actually be like, that's a smart business. That's amazing what you did. If they signed Lautaro Martinez, I'd be like, whoa, dude, that's crazy. Like, I would be scared. But because you signed Lewandowski, who is 10 years older than Lautaro Martinez, as much as I'm going to miss Lewandowski, I also just enjoy the demise of Barcelona. Like, it's amazing. It pleases me. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm a psychopath for this. Like, I'm sitting here like, yeah, Barca's going to be down there in relegations. No, I'm joking. It's not going to happen. Ronaldo to Bayern. Stop it. Mane's number 9. No, can't just change his number. Werner's available. Get whipped. Booed. Boo. Nah, man. Don't even bring Mane into this. All right. Don't even bring or Werner into this. Okay. Don't piss me off. Mane isn't washed at all. He played out of position for Liverpool and killed it. Yeah. I mean, so he scored less goals. That's because he took Firmino's position as a number 9 for a good portion of the season. But like when you watch it, you're like, yeah, Mane is great. Like no one's watching Mane and going, he's trash or he's washed. That last season, he was playing in a variety of positions and still putting in world-class performances. But like I said, if I were to sign a player, it wouldn't be Mane because he's a great athlete, but he's not. He's a good footballer, but that's it. He's not a sensational footballer. He's not Messi. He's not Ribéry or Iron Robin. He's athletic, and that means he's gonna last longer in the game because he takes care of his body. This dude was on the training ground for 6 hours. That's crazy. Wow. Insane. Maybe he just didn't want to go home to his wife nagging him. I don't know. But the fact that he's sitting there and or training for 6 hours is crazy to me. And other players left. And yeah, so Mane's a professional. So that's why when you have that drive, that athletic drive in you, you're going to last longer in the game. So, even though I wouldn't have signed Mane, I would have probably gone for Neymar if I could have my hypothetical dream because Neymar is cold. Like when you watch Neymar, you're like, yeah, this guy's he's blessing my eyes with good football. Like, come on, you watch it and you're like, this is beautiful, man. Neymar is amazing. Yeah, so, but sometimes it's not just about beautiful football. Players that work harder and are more athletic tend to last longer. Than players that are just technically gifted and highly talented but get injured a lot, Thank God Mane doesn't get injured every week because that, what's the point of signing him if he's just going to be a 30-year-old getting injured every week? Yeah, we'll see. Even Lewandowski didn't get injured. He takes care of his body, and you respect it, and that's why he's lasting so long. I mean, we got Lewandowski in his prime. Like, it's not like Barca's getting a player that's going into his prime. Now, Levy's prime is coming to an end here. He's not going to outdo himself in the sense that he's going to be top 3 for Ballon d'Or next season. I don't really see it. I see him performing in the Barca team, but Barcelona as a team won't accomplish things. And we all know the Ballon d'Or has way too much to do with team performances these days, which is why so many players did. Like, did Andreas Iniesta win the Ballon d'Or? No. Did Xavi win it? No. Did Frank Ribery win it? No. Like, it's the weighing is weird every year. Did Manuel Neuer win it in 2014 when he freaking won everything he could have? No. So I think, yeah, Lewandowski will do well for Barca and improve them for a season or two. But I don't see him winning the Ballon d'Or. They're going to find a way to give it to Messi. Messi might, if Argentina get to the semifinals of the World Cup, I wouldn't be surprised if they're talking about giving it to Messi over Benzema. Wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't shock me. I would love to see Argentina win the World Cup, man. That team is too many cold bowlers to never win that. Come on. Do you think Nagelsmann will do good this season? Well, so I already have my my verdict on Nagelsmann. I think, Julian, you had your first season where, you got the benefit of the doubt. Guys, it's his first season. He just came in here. Well, now you got to prove it because you got backed in the transfer window. I mean, you could have made the case he also got backed in his first summer, but he really got backed this time because now we watched a season of Nagelsmann. We saw the errors in the team, and he has to be perfect. Every game we have to ball out. Another issue I had with Nagelsmann last season, it was the same 11 every week. Even if Thomas Müller was playing trash, he'd play the next game. So we need to see rotation. Nagelsmann has what it takes to be one of the best coaches in the world. He can win a Champions League. He can coach tight games. The problem is, I also don't want to see a back three. I want to see a 4-2-3-1. That's the Bayern philosophy. It's my head's always thinking about that. So yeah, I need to see Nagelsmann use more young players and rotate a bit more. I want to see something different every game. Matthias Tell will get the number 9. Bro, come on. Look, I get it. You see a young French man, and you're thinking of Mbappe because he's fast. And Tell is not some number 9, bro. Look, he has 7 League One appearances. To contextualize that, Camavinga had like 70 by the time he left to Real Madrid, 2 seasons, and he was 18. Matthias Tell has had no time to be in League One and actually play regularly. I would get it if he was 70 games deep and he had all these goals and assists. But for me, I don't weigh players just, man. Even Semikan, before he went to Leipzig, he had all those games for, was it Marseille in France, and he had experience. Matthias Tell is just a young player that's 17. That's it. That's his only attribute. He's just young, and he's just an unproven asset. Now, I see him. He's good at link up, but he's okay. Like, I don't see something that makes my head go, ooh. But when I watch Vidovic, I see the same things Tell does. I see the same. Yeah, even Vidovic is even more technically superior. We need to give our youngsters chances. That's one thing I have to respect about Barcelona. They didn't just, never play their youngsters. They always give players from La Masia a chance. And Bayern we ruin our young players because, yes, we have the footballing education to get them great at a young age and very quickly, right? That's amazing. But the worst thing we do is we don't play them. We don't give them chances, and we keep them in Bayern too. And we don't send them on loan to learn something. And that's the issue. That's the big issue. So I think Nagelsmann needs to integrate some of these young players and play them more. Matthias Tell getting the number 9 is not P. It ain't pushing P, man. That's an L. Like, you know how weird of a downgrade? Just keep the number 9 for a season, and then our actual striker gets that number. And it's going to be this prestigious thing, not just some young guy from France getting Bayern's number 9. Are you dumb? Like, come on. If we do sign him, he gets the number 42 or something. Gets Toliso's old number, some some number no one can think of. That's what I'm thinking. Don't talk to me about Tell. Yeah. Pray for Bayern next season because the team is not good enough without. That's not true. We literally signed 3-4 amazing players when you include De Ligt, New, Thierry, Henry. No, come on, don't be like that, guys. Don't do that. He's not the new anything. This dude's playing at Stade Rennes. That's all he's ever played for. He's 17 years old. Yes, he has ability, but he only had 49 minutes in Ligue 1. 49 minutes, 0 goals, 0 assists. The only goal contributions come in the youth academy with 6 goals, a goal every 90 minutes. Like, come on, bro. Like, nah, this is not it. You need to not be as fragile and let your mind develop with footballing knowledge. Don't just assume Matthias Tell is who we need. Like, yeah, I would love to watch him play for Rennes for an extra season. You know, even Chouameni, he's 22, and my man has like 100 games in Ligue 1. Come on. Don't be like that, guys. Let's wait. How about let's wait? See what happens. I don't know why Brazil's doing this. I am tired of Barca fans, but you know, with the Barca fans, like I kind of sympathize with them. You know, their club is in a trash position. They need any happiness and joy they can get, and that's it. I'm not. Barca's not a threat to Bayern, and won't be until they start running their club like they want to win something. They're buying Lewandowski. Let's be real, because Real Madrid have Benzema and they lost Messi, and that was their big draw. So now Lewandowski, you know, he's their big draw. And apparently they want to sign Bernardo Silva. Good luck. And they're selling 25% of their imaging rights. And you know, I feel bad for Barcelona in a sense. Like when they were in the Europa League, some people were laughing, but for me, I was like, man, the fall from grace is just ridiculous. But we'll see what happens. I mean, people are mistaking my anti-care for Barcelona to mean I won't miss Lewandowski, and that's so wrong. I will miss Lewandowski, but like, what am I going to cry about? We have the best Lewandowski. He won the Champions League with us. He won every trophy you can win at Bayern. We're good. We're Gucci. Now, would I have wanted to keep him? Yeah, but he's 34, and I hated how Robben and Ribéry were used in their final years. We kept Ribéry till he was 35. Robben till he was 34. They got old, man, and these were my freaking idols. So towards the latter stages of their career, they were old and they slowed the team down in a literal sense. Ribéry still had his class, but he was slower. He was old. And even though Frank is a professional and he works hard, sometimes your body catches up with you because your reactions get slower and you become an old man. You start playing like you're 40. So I hated the fact that we kept Robben and Ribéry for so long. And we missed out on some big players because we had Robben and Ribéry. Pep Guardiola wanted Neymar at Bayern. We didn't sign him because we had Robben and Ribéry. And it's, by the way, Robben and Ribéry were still in their primes. But it was, you know, I suppose what would have been wrong with signing Neymar considering how often our Robben and Ribéry got injured. And Robben's my favorite player of all time. And I still wasn't pleased with how Bayern just kept them until my man could not run no more. My Robben started crawling. He was like, hey, let me go. So, yeah. I wonder if they're going to give Lewandowski like a farewell in the future, kind of like how we did to Schweinsteiger. But we're not building him no statue. Like Bayern's one of the biggest clubs in the world. You play for us, you leave, we forget about you. But we still remember you. You know what I'm saying? We don't just keep thinking, oh, man, remember when he used to play here? Nah, we already replaced him. But Lewandowski's a legend, a real legend. Man, I feel bad for the Polish Bayern fans. Yeah, well, I guess they were probably Bayern fans. Like some of them are on this channel, and they were Bayern fans for years. And then Lewandowski coming in, just it elevated Bayern status in their eyes. And maybe that's one reason Bayern were adamant to keep Lewandowski, just keep the Polish fan base happy. I don't know. Clubs think about a lot of things, and I think this right here is just a sign of respect to Lewandowski. I think Unai Hoeneß was in the backgrounds trying to keep everything together. Like he wanted to keep Lewandowski to make it look like Bayern are strong all the time. I agree, Bayern should act strong all the time, but not at the expense of a player we like. We like Lewandowski. Like we don't hate him. Well, I mean, he has been a diva in the past. But we always, came together. All good couples have arguments. If you don't have arguments with your chick, she's a whore, man. She's banging some other dude, and you're just there to pay her lunch and pay her nails, And then she goes to your homie that you probably think you trust, and she bangs him. So, if she's not arguing with you, she's arguing with your homeboy. That's what it is. Free game, baby. Free game. All right. Emery to Bayern 2024. Hey, if we ever sign Unai Emery, I'd puke. You know what I always respected, even though I criticize our board for being inactive in so many transfer windows and not replacing players quick enough and not selling some players quick enough. I always respect the fact that we will never sign Jose Mourinho or Ronaldo. People think we'll sign Ronaldo now because it's nostalgia. They want him. Ronaldo can say he won the league everywhere. Wow. We're not signing Ronaldo. It's not in our principle. And the reason we're so successful is because we have principles that we won't let go of. That's the difference, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah. James Braun to Bayern. Get Ronaldo in my team now. Ugh. Why? Please don't give me Ronaldo. Welcome, Robert Lewandowski. We love you so much. Barca fans are having a field day. They're enjoying themselves. That's good, Depression is a horrible thing, and I'm always in support of depressed people having some joy and happiness in their lives. So, yeah, man. We'll see what happens. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia San Mia, and peace. Oh, actually, I'm curious. Who's everyone's favorite Bayern player of all time? Ronaldo needs the whole team working to score half his chances. Exactly, Max. You got it. He needs everyone doing freaking all sorts of things just to get him on goal. Your favorite player is Neuer? Okay. CR7 for the vibes? No, come on, stop. Sar. You got to get whipped for that, my G. The streets don't approve.
What are we talking about?
That's Joe Biden. I don't know why he's on my stream deck. Yeah, get whipped. How come the sounds don't just, I don't know. Well, get whipped for that. Ribery. Okay. Thiago. A man of culture, I see. The streets approve. Philip Lahm. The streets approve. Sane. Interesting. Beckenbauer. I liked Lewandowski. That's two players, but I see your point. My favorite Bayern player of all time is Claudio Pizarro. Yeah, no homo. If I was a girl, I'd be like, yeah, Pizarro is an attractive man. Like, if I was a chick, that'd be my type. I'm not gonna lie, man. He just looks like my man is sexy. Like, no homo, but no homo though. No homo. Just yeah. He's an attractive guy. Should be a model. Yeah. All right, Guts, you're joking, right? Mario Gomez. The only Mario at Bayern that should be your favorite player is Gomez. None of this Guts stuff. I get it. He might have done some nice trick in that one game, but ultimately he flopped at Bayern, and that's the truth. All right, see you later. See you tomorrow.